What go me G?
Yo, John, no man, hungry.
Why we no go check McDonald's?
Me no want a hamburger.
Then make we go check Rodney. When them hungry, watch everybody.
Welcome guys, welcome back to Rodney's Lifestyle Real Talk TV. How no do? How no stay? I hope each and every one of you is in good health and good strength. And as always, I hope you not feel no pain. And if you not feel any pain, go check the doctor. Call the doctor. Make sure you have somebody to take you to the doctor. Or make the doctor do a house call. Now, to all my beautiful viewers and subscribers, most of all, my subscribers them, my new subscribers, and my all-time, my veteran them, enough respect, enough manners. Thank you very much for subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for you watch the video, for you like the video, for you share the video, for you comment on the video. And guys, you see right to part, you comment, there is a thing there you can slide across and press on it and hype up the video. Yeah man, hype up the video them for me. So you don't know how the thing work. Now guys, what me want to talk about today is CPFSA in a Jamaica take away Rosalie. Kids. Now guys, I cannot recall hearing that they just take away kids just like that. So, in other words, they're not going to just get up and take your kids just like that. They're going to get reports upon reports upon reports upon reports. Then they go do investigation upon investigation. However, it look as if they get the report, them do them investigation, and Rosalie herself didn't do anything to help the situation. Rosalie herself did everything she can to make the situation even worse. Now, my viewers and subscribers, what I want you to do is listen to this report here, and then after you listen to it, then we're going to have some dialogues. We're going to have some conversation about this situation here. And also I want to reach out and send a message to the Prime Minister of Jamaica and the CPFSA in Jamaica. So watch this clip and then we'll discuss and talk afterwards. Watch what I go on.
I don't know, someone have asked me, I'm a bomber clap. I feel like I'm going to run up in a blood clap, but I pies myself, so I feel. But you may have split personality that pill will come out of me. But if me was a one whole human being dead already. I'm like the pressure is unbearable, no pressure I'm in a blood clot. Someone blood clot money. Me have to mash up all things in here. Mash up them blood clot. I say if I just such a run, I lick out the blood clot glass. And sometimes the pressure does feel like more mad crazy and just mash up like the place of fire. Stab up jokes and stop the pit of them and just everything just done and over with. And then sometimes I have the things that I see are coming and I say no, hold it girl. How I feel? Don't someone have asked me how you feeling today?
Now, the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA, is defending its decision to remove the children of popular TikToker Rosalie from her care. In a statement on Friday, the CPFSA said the children were removed following an ongoing investigation into their alleged abuse. According to CEO Mrs. Lorette Adams Thomas, the agency had to act swiftly in the best interest of the children to prevent them from being victims of irreparable harm.
CPFSA had previously received multiple reports through our anonymous reporting system of alleged abuse being meted out to both of Rosalie's children. Our investigation into this matter was already underway, and we had tried to talk with Rosalie multiple times. But, she was consistently uncooperative, which really hindered her investigation.
Now, the CPFSA also advised that posts on social media that the agency was not authorized to remove the children are false. Mrs. Adams Thomas is therefore warning the public to desist from spreading false information.
Live session by Rosalie earlier this week, in which she stated that she felt like burning down the house and to stab up her children and spouse. We decided to escalate our investigations process and to safeguard her children by removing them from our care. This action is a part of CPFSA's investigation and child care and protection process, which the agency is mandated to do under the Child Care and Protection Act.
So guys, did you hear what exactly happened? Miss Loretta says that there have been several reports. So that simply means people have been reporting Rosalie to the CPFSA. People have been reporting her to them. However, as Miss Loretta Adams says, that they reach out to Rosalie, and Rosalie did not act accordingly like how they want her to act. She did not act like it is important. She didn't act like it is anything good about the kids, So in other words is, they take action, and the swift action that they took, as I said, was because of Rosalie. It comes from Rosalee's own mouth. She said it by herself. She's the only one to be blamed. She's blaming the internet. She's blaming people on TikTok. She's blaming people on social media. When the word from out of your mouth is what defines you. The words from your mouth, Rosalie, is what put you in that position. I am not 100% sure, but I will say it. After your kids was taken away, you went to Makkah. I don't get it. How can your kids been taken away by the authority, and you have time, you have energy to went to Makkah? And I go say this to, what is his name, Akeem or whatever you want to call it. You is not a man either. Because if you was any man at all, and she says she want to go there, so you would have said to her, said, no, me nah carry you, because your kids them is taken away. You need to sit down, stay home. You need to have some sense. You need to sit down and look into yourself. You need to sit down and act like you're interested in finding out where those kids are. Rosalie, did you know that by going to Makkah, it put another strike on the reason why they take away your kids? Because your kids been taken away by the government of Jamaica, CPFSA, and where you are? You're in Makkah skinning out. How can that make any sense at all? How can that say that you are a person who take care of your kids? Let me say this to you. There going to be a lot of people out there who is going to say she did good with her kids. And then there's a lot of people who is going to say she didn't do her kid right. But however, that is a very good case the CPFSA have. But you know what? I want to talk to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And I also want to talk to, what's her name? Loretta Adams Thomas. I want to talk to you. I got tag on down below. My question to all of you is, what happened to all the kids that is on the street? What happened to the kids that is at the stoplights in New Kingston? What happened to the kids that have nowhere to sleep at night? How can you find somewhere to put Rosalie kids, but you cannot find anywhere to put the kids on the street? Rosalie kids, yes, is in danger from their own mother. However, the kids that's on the street, they're in danger from any and everybody. So my question is, why is those kids not being taken off the street by the CPFSA? What's the difference between those kids that is on the street, that lives on the street, and the kids that live in a house with a parent that has been treated bad? What's the difference? Now, my viewers and subscribers, I would like for you to tell me, help me, to tell me what's the difference between the kids in the house, in Rosalie house, and the kids outside who is living in danger, under danger, seeing danger every single day of their life on the street, wiping windows, begging, sex trafficking, drugs, all those kind of things. What's the difference between those kids that is in Rosalie house and the kids on the corner? The kids up in New Kingston, right at the stoplight. What's the difference between those kids and Rosalie kids? That is a question that I would like for at least Miss Loretta Adams to answer. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, congratulations on your win, sir. I see you go a Chris Brown party dressed in white. I see you do some dancing there. Yeah, man, you are going good. You are do good for yourself and you are have a wonderful time. You have a life to live, so you have to live it. Enjoy yourself. However, I want to talk to you about the CPFSA that took away Rosalie kids. Why cannot there be a home in all parishes for kids that have nowhere to go, for the street kids? Like, why cannot there be a place that these kids can go in the evening to have supper, a place to sleep, so that at least they can be off the street, or at least someone can know where those kids are, or at least know where they are sleeping or what they are eating. At some point in time, the CPFSA needs to think about these things. Needs to think about, let's protect our kids. Our kids is not only Rosalie kids that is in Rosalie house, that Rosalie can say sometime she feel like to burn the house down, stab up Jake and stab up the kids. You have kids out on the street that people is waiting for night to come down to drive past, to take them and bring them around the corner and do all hells knows what with them. What about those kids? Why we cannot get those kids taken off the street, put in a home, just like how they take Rosalie kids and God know where they are? We have to be honest with ourselves. Rosalie kids is not the only kids that is under pressure in Jamaica. Rosalie kids is not the only kids that is being pressured, that been treated bad in Jamaica. There's kids on the street, and we need to help these kind of kids. And to all the people who reported Rosalie kids, let me say this to you all. I hope that you did it because Rosalie was doing those kids Wrong. I hope you guys didn't just do it because you think Rosalie is bad. How she operate on YouTube and TikTok tells a lot though. How she operate on TikTok doesn't make any form of sense sometimes. She does sound like you need to take the kids them away from her, for real, no joke. But there should be a place for all the kids in Jamaica, not only Rosalie kids. And I'm not saying that they should put a detention camp for kids. No, not a detention camp. A place where kids can go and enjoy being a kid because they do not have anywhere to go. That's what I'm talking about. Not a detention camp or a jail or anywhere bad for kids because they didn't do nothing wrong. They just don't have anywhere to go. On the other hand, Rosalie is and was and will always be who Rosalie is. But the gifters on TikTok is who help Rosalie to be more of a damaging person to both herself, Jake, and her kids. Because Rosalie could come and spit at somebody, spit at fans, spit at the phone, and everybody be yeah and sell Rosalie 5 lions. But then you have a person who go on TikTok doing something nice will not get a lion, because one of the most important thing on social media is to tell somebody where to go up under their mother, how far to go up under their mother, and they'll receive a lot of gifts. If you're not cursing and telling people where are, if you're not sleeping with every single body on TikTok, you're not going to make any money. You're not going to get any gifts. You imagine I'm watching mackerel and somebody battling, and mackerel is telling somebody how stink the under them is, and mackerel is getting all those kind of things. Mackerel did very good with her money. She take it and she built a house because of what Mackerel was telling those people. Mackerel was telling them where to go under their mother, how far up to go, and people love those things. People was giving Mackerel so much money that Mackerel could build a house. And that's what TikTok is. That's how far it goes. Where you go tell a person how much and how far to go up in their appearance. And that is how people getting paid. And people can sit down and say, this is my beast, this is the big beast. And then all of you now is cursing and talking about the situation with Rosalie when all of you helped to put Rosalie in that situation. Because as Miss Loretta Adams said, they tried to talk to her, but she didn't want to listen. She don't care about what nobody say. And the viewers and subscribers, you don't know, it's Rodney's Lifestyle, Real Talk TV. And I can't do no better than people. I can't do no better. I can't sugarcoat it. I have to talk the real thing. So, you don't know, you know me you like what I say, you know me you love what I say, you know me you respect what I say, but you don't know. I have to talk the truth. The truth is the truth, and the truth hurts, but I have to talk it. So remember, until the next video, peace and love. I'm out.